So kind of an exciting day. Most of you follow Magpul. You'll note they had two new magazines coming out, and they both seem to come out at the same time. The new 300 Blackout specific magazine and the new medium Coyote tan Marine Corps mag. So I did get a shipment today. And here they all are. So I went, because I didn't know how long these are going to be available for. So I got the 300 Black magazines, picked up 6 of those, and then the new medium Coyote tan. So, you know, there's still the Gen 3, obviously the Magpul Thinner Blacks are a redesign. But yeah, was able to get 6 of each of them. Figure, you know, I went with the window versions for the medium Coyote tan, and let's go ahead and open one of those up. Take a look right here. So here we go. Of course, they are coming with the standard tops on them. You know, it's just a standard Gen M3. They have the new NSN numbers on them for the medium Coyote tan. So with those, I kind of just wanted to do a color comparison for you. I don't have any of the older tan PMAGs or the FDE ones, but I did want to kind of do a quick comparison here with some other manufacturer colors. So we'll go with the blade brace. No, it's pretty close to that one. Trying to get, you know, it's fairly close actually to that color, maybe a touch darker. Here's the Bravo company, so you can see a definite color difference there. The Bravo company is much lighter. Same with the trigger guard there. And then we'll go with the EOTech here. Pretty close actually. That is really close. You have kind of metallic look with the EOTech, but there's that. And you know what? Actually, I have the Magpul rail covers on this, so actually that should, I think, give a pretty good representation. Touch darker, as you can see there. So just a, you know, it's definite. I would say it's a touch darker than the Magpul FDE. So so there they are. You know, got the removable tops, marked 5.56 by 45. And, you know, just the standard, but now in the medium Coyote tan for the Marine Corps. So that's cool. Get this out of the way. Now we will look at the new 300 Blackout magazine, and there's the label on those. As far as I know, these are only available without windows. Let me go ahead and open this up. Alright. And here is the new 300 Blackout. So obviously they've stated in their videos they wanted a completely different texture. You can see they are marked 300 black there. You know, same matrix system, same ribbing on this front and back, but you know, no window, and I don't think they're making a window version that I'm aware of. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, the magazine is marked 300 black. At the top, you know, it does say 7.62 by 3.5. There's the markings on that. And this will be good because I can put these two together and we can kind of look at the differences here. So let me pop the top off here. Pop the top off the medium Coyote tan. Let's take a look. This will be good with the colors. It'll be very easy to see the difference between the two. So, you know, interesting. You know, the followers are marked once again. So let me show you that. You can see the follower. Hopefully, it's going to show up. does say 300 on it compared to the 5.56. Follower does not really look any difference besides the color and the marking. They're looking pretty much the same to me. I'm not seeing any difference really in the follower. Where I am seeing the difference is inside the magazine. So let's see how I can do this. Let's do the medium Coyote tan first. You press down inside. I feel like there's a little less material. Yeah, definitely less material. See how in the 300 black you can actually see the spring in there? So there's definitely less material on the sidewalls, which allows for the longer, wider bullet. But like I said, you know, the followers don't look any different. Let's look at the front here. That looks the same. Feed lips look the same. I'm just not seeing a whole lot of difference besides what's down inside the magazine. So like, see how you can see the material on the side. You cannot see the spring, and then you see the black one here for the 300. You can definitely see the spring. So there's definitely, I don't know if it's less ribbing or less, just kind of just less material, more shaved down to make up for the wider bullet base where it goes into the brass. So hopefully we'll get these out pretty soon. I can do a, you know, don't really need to do any kind of review on these, but I am curious to see how the 300 black works. Kind of an interesting situation is I usually shoot the standard Remington that you can get at Walmart. I've never had a feeding issue with those, but when I was shooting some barns, and I don't know if it's a little lower powered than the Remington, but it seems quieter when you shoot it. But I had a couple failure to feeds from the I think it was a 10 round PMAG Gen 3. So I'm gonna be really curious to see how this works, because I did have some feeding issues when I was using a PMAG. So we'll see how this works. I'll report back. Definitely less going on inside. So there's definitely more room for clearance, and maybe that was my issue, was that with the slightly lower powered ammunition, maybe it was having a hard time feeding in straightly because it wasn't getting the full velocity on the bolt. But we'll see. I didn't have any failures to eject issues. It was just a failure to feed the next round. So there you go. There's the two new magazines from Magpul. Cool to get them in on the same day. They're actually in separate orders. They just happened to show up, so I threw them all in the same bag. But yeah, I will report back definitely on those 300 Blackout magazines. Magpul always seems to be coming out with cool stuff. We'll see if this is more of a gimmick or if, this does seem to be a good magazine. I will try this out with supersonic and subsonic, so I have a mix, and like I said, I'll report back. I do like this. This is Mark 300 Blackout, so I'm actually going to empty my other magazines and load all these up with my 300 Black. So I appreciate you watching. Any questions, or if there's any information you feel I left out, please comment below, or if you need any further information that I did not show in this video, just go ahead and ask below again. I appreciate it, and have a good one. Thanks.